Hi, in this tutorial I'll talk about scheduler in AEM, how you can write scheduler in AEM using Sling Common Scheduler API. So I'll talk about the scheduler API, I'll show you how you can write scheduler, and then we'll have a proper demo. So basically this is the API ORG Apache Sling Common Scheduler. This API schedule time or cron based job. Okay. So a job is an object that is executed by this scheduler. There is two ways to write scheduler. Either you can implement runnable interface or you can implement job interface. Both interfaces are provided by this API. You can give options to the scheduler either using the scheduler options or whiteboard patterns. So I'll talk about this scheduler options. Whiteboard patterns is completely out of this scope of this tutorial. So most of the concepts I'll cover in demo. So I'll write a scheduler called Geek Scheduler, and I'll be having a OSGI configuration. I'll use this OSGI configuration to provide input to this scheduler, like we used to provide cron jobs and whatever the information we need. I'll use this OSGI configuration to provide information to this scheduler. I will use runnable interface to write this scheduler. First of all, you have to write a class and @annotation. Inside annotation, you should have service equal to runnable, and then you should implement runnable interface. I'm using this scheduler configuration to provide cron and all. So if let's see this, so it has basically two fields. One is scheduler name and one is cron expression. So what is this cron expression? I'll explain. This is important part. To write, you have to refer scheduler. This is used to schedule or execute your scheduler. And inside activate method, I'm getting that configuration object. This is the important part. Let's understand this add scheduler first. Okay, so I'm creating a scheduler options using this scheduler. Okay, what we refer here, and in that I'm giving the expression, whatever the expression we'll use, cron expression. So you need to understand what is cron expression. Basically, this is the expression used to tell scheduler when it will execute or how it will execute. It's just an expression. I'll not explain this. So you go back and check the cron expression. This is common to all technologies. Okay, but I'll tell you the basic how you can write that. Okay, so once you have this schedule options, then you can add the name. You should always add a name that should be uniquely identify a scheduler when the jobs these jobs will execute. Concurrency, you can say the false. I'll let you know what is that. And then from scheduler dot scheduled, you can schedule this using this object, and you will pass these scheduler options. Okay, whatever you wrote here, you can simply write in activation method as well, but just for the modular programming, I'm writing that. I'm calling this scheduler inside activate method, and this remove scheduler. Once you deactivate or remove that package bundle, it will unschedule your scheduler. Okay, so in deactivate method, I'm calling that. Now this all are being used to provide options, right? This is the important method, run. Basically this method is execute for this scheduler. Whatever the options you will provide here, for that option, this method run method will execute. Okay, now let me build it, let me show you. So this is the cron job. So basically let's understand cron job. Default, it's a 20-second what I gave. So basically you have to create cron job accordingly, right? You want to execute the scheduler at every 1 hour, then you have to provide a cron job according to that. Okay, but I'll show you how you can get this cron job. Okay, first let me build it. Okay, so whenever the scheduler is execute, this statement will print in logger. So I'll show you by printing these logs, and we'll more focus on the concept, the scheduler concepts. So now you will be seeing this is printing at every 10 seconds because I defined 10 seconds in configurations. Okay, so now let's understand how you can get that cron job. So there is a site available, and you can go there. Let me show you. Let's go to the cron maker. Okay, this site will provide you your cron. There is a number of the combination available to make cron, but at least this will provide you a basic cron to make you understand how scheduler work. Okay, so suppose I want to execute this daily. So what you can just click on daily, and starting time will be 12, and just say generate, right? So this will be a cron. If you use this cron, using this cron, this scheduler will execute at 12 o'clock AM every day. Okay, now let me copy this and let's go to our configuration. Okay, this is the configuration AIM scheduler config, right? So just give a cron here. Okay, save it. And now check logs, right? The scheduler added, but it did not start because now the scheduler will execute at 12 o'clock every day, right? So now if you want to check the status of your scheduler, right? So there is a configuration, there is a available. Go to this system console status Sling scheduler. How you can get that? Just come here, go to the status, go down, and there is available Sling scheduler, right? Now search your scheduler. How you can search? You can search by your package. Let's name Geeks, right? Once I search, your job is available here, and here you can see all your options like concurrency is equal to false, next execution. When is the next execution? February 3rd, 12 o'clock, right? If you change cron, and it will show you the next execution as per your cron. Now let's understand one more scenario. Suppose you have a functionality, means this scheduler is creating a JSON, and that JSON is used to display some component, okay? And you are deploying this code at 8 p.m., right? But your scheduler will execute at 12 a.m. So between that 8 to 4, your front end, means your component, will not have any data because that JSON will not be there first time. So in that case, suppose you have a requirement, your scheduler will execute 12 o'clock every time, but when you deploy this scheduler, at least you want one execution, right? As soon as you deploy, the scheduler should run, and rest of the time it will execute at 12 o'clock every night. Okay, so for that, what you can do, you can create one more scheduler options. Okay, so see here, I created one more scheduler options using now. I said scheduler.now. Now means this is the method which execute this scheduler as soon as you deploy this code, only one time. Okay, and I'm scheduling this using this scheduler options. So what happened, as soon as this code will deploy, this run method will execute once, and then again it will execute at 12 o'clock every day. So it will execute only once using this. Okay, let me build this. Okay, so as soon as this scheduler is deployed, this run method is executed once. If you see here, scheduler added, and this run method is executed. But if you see the status, still it will say it will execute 12 o'clock. So it will execute only once. Let me show you the status one more time. Okay, so if you see here, it will still say 12 o'clock, but it executed once. Suppose you have a requirement, you want to execute twice, right? Cron job will execute 12 o'clock, but as soon as you deploy this, you want this scheduler to be executed at 3 times, right? So for what you can do, this method provide you option, how many times do you want to run, this is the times, and what is the gap, means after how many times. So it will take time in seconds. Suppose I am saying, okay, I want to execute at every 3 seconds or 5 seconds, right? So now what will happen, as soon as you deploy this scheduler, it will execute run method as soon as you deploy, and then 2 more times at an interval of 5 seconds, and then it will execute continuously at every day. So this will, using this scheduler option, it will execute 3 times as soon as you deploy, and then after interval of 5 seconds. Okay, so let me show you. Let me make a space, and now let me deploy. Okay, so if you see, it executed run method 3 times, and if you see the time, it executed 15:14, 15:19 and 15:24 at interval of 5 seconds. And now for the rest of the time, it will execute at every day because of this cron, right? So in that case, you can set for the date as well. Suppose if you want this scheduler to be executed at a particular date, and for the cron expression, so you can set date as well. I cannot show you using date, but there is a method available. If you schedule it, you can schedule over date as well. I hope you understood scheduler. If you have any question, please do comment. Thank you.